Welcome back. Well, heading into today's game, the Colts had never lost to the Titans with Andrew Luck on the field for Indy. But with Tennessee coming off a dominant performance against Green Bay and Marcus Mariota having thrown 17 touchdowns with just 3 interceptions in the past 6 games, it looked like today could be the day that the Titans flip the script.
There's no doubt being a Division I student athlete is a full-time job, and for Corey Rasmussen, it doesn't stop there. Senior defensive lineman became a father last year.
That's right. Between class, practice, team meetings, and spending time with his son Cruz, Corey gave us a peek into what his days are like and how he manages to juggle it all. Welcome back. For the first time in more than half a decade, the Rainbow Warriors received their invite to the Hawaii Bowl this morning, where they'll be taking on Middle Tennessee State on Christmas Eve. And now that their postseason fate is official, Nick Rolovich and his staff are already hard at work preparing for a Blue Raider offense that's among the best in the nation. Middle Tennessee State finished the regular season 8th in the country in total offense, 12th in passing, and 16th in scoring, which means the Bows have lots of preparation to do between now and the 24th. That being said, Rolovich is all too happy to be putting in a few extra weeks of work this holiday season, as this bowl bid, Hawaii's first in 6 years, marks a significant turnaround in the program. Welcome back. Well, it had been nearly 10 months since Marcus Mariota rushed and passed for a touchdown in the same game. And heading into Miami tonight, the former Crusader hadn't scored at all since week 2 against Detroit, which also marked the Titans' last win. First quarter against the Dolphins, it looked like Mariota and the Titans could snap all of those streaks. Play action. Mariota keeps it, takes off to his right, and gets into the end zone. Puts Tennessee up a touchdown. Miami would tie things up at 7. Same quarter, Mariota goes over the middle to Andre Johnson, and the Titans take back the lead. Then, with less than a minute left in the first half, it's 14-all. Mariota goes over the top again, this time to Delaney Walker for the touchdown. Tennessee's back on top. And in the fourth quarter, play action, and the former Crusader finds Rashard Matthews in the back of the end zone. Titans get the win 30-17. Mariota had nothing but positive things to say after that win.
If we can continue this, hopefully we can build it for the rest of the year. But all in all, I thought defense played great. As an offense, we were able to move the ball, and special teams did some good things as well.
Not hard to see why he would be in good spirits after that win. He's much improved from last week against the Texans to this week against the Dolphins. And while you have to consider the differences in defenses, it's still almost a 25% improvement in completion percentage. For the first time this season, he managed not to throw a pick in a game, all while passing for 3 touchdowns, and he also rushed for a 4th TD. Let's head to Lambeau now, where the Giants were also looking to snap a 2-game losing streak against the Packers. First quarter, Aaron Rodgers, play action, finds Jordy Nelson. Nelson diving fully extends to put Green Bay on the board. All right, 7-3 in the second quarter now. Rodgers finds Devontae Adams on the fade. He sneaks that one inside the pylon to add to the Packer lead. And for those of you waiting for an Odell Beckham Jr. meltdown, that didn't happen tonight. What did? His first touchdown of the season. Eli Manning finds him in the back of the end zone. They say he's in bounds for that catch. OBJ, so happy he makes up with that kicking net he had some issues with a few weeks ago. Wouldn't be enough for the G-men, though. Green Bay wins it 23-16. Steph Curry is used to starting games on the court. Tonight, however, the NBA's reigning MVP spent the early minutes of Game 4 between the Warriors and the Trailblazers on a bike warming up. 2 weeks after spraining a ligament in his knee, Curry was forced to come off the bench for the first time since 2012. He had to shake off some rust early in this one, just 13 points through the first 3 quarters, but he got hot when it counted. Fourth quarter, Warriors up 3, and the chef got cooking from downtown. Then with less than a minute in the fourth now, it's Harrison Barnes who ties things up, sends this game into OT. Different player, but same spot, same result. Warriors behind 3 again. Curry gets this ball back, and it's nothing but net from deep again. The NBA's most valuable player dropping 17 points in overtime in this one, including this go-ahead lay-in. The Trailblazers could only score 14 points as a team in OT, so the Warriors win at 132-125, and they lead Portland in the series 3-1.
There may be no one on the Hawaii football team who personifies what it means to be a Warrior more than Malachi Mongale.
Having grown up surrounded by gang violence, even before coming to UH, the sophomore linebacker showed courageousness and determination beyond his years.
Where I'm from, it's not a lot of
opportunity that's alive. It's pretty much, you know, you either gang bang or the only way you can make it to college is if you have a scholarship, you know. So if you can't play ball, then you're not gonna go to college, you know.
Having grown up in a rough area of Carson, California, for Malachi Mungeo, football has always been much more than just a game.
Sports has always been, you know, an important part of my life. But, you know, at one point, my family is involved in a lot of gang activity. And so there was a time in my life where I tried to choose to do that as well. And then there was just a point where I had to choose one or the other.
I didn't know any specifics, but I knew he had been hardened. He had seen things, or he had been experienced things that kind of molded him into that way.
There was one experience in particular that would change Mungeo's life.
I was 16 when I got stabbed. Basically, I went to this party and I didn't have no protection, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have no gun, no nothing. And I just got caught spitting. Somebody came up in the party and said something to me. I couldn't hear him over the music. And I got too close and bro stabbed me and just ran.
The stabbing caused severe internal injuries, but after making a remarkable recovery, he found strength in his faith and a renewed sense of purpose.
There was a lot of the doctors saying that I wasn't gonna do, that I couldn't do what I'm doing today. I lost a kidney and lost my appendix, and there's a whole lot of things wrong with me. But that is when I felt that God was trying to get a hold of my life, and he was just trying to show me that you can't do both, you know what I'm saying? It's either this way or that way, and I chose this way, you know, his way.
After exceeding doctors' expectations, Mungeo returned to football and went on to earn a scholarship to UH. Now as a sophomore, the resiliency he's shown his whole life has rubbed off on teammates and coaches alike.
He doesn't give up. He won't give up. I don't know what he's been through, but the way he plays the game and the way he influences this team, I love Malachi.
This is like bigger than just a game to me, you know. This is kind of like my ticket. Like this is just my life, you know. If I wasn't supposed to be playing football, then honestly, I don't believe God would have just healed me and allowed me to, you know what I'm saying, come back. I'm just blessed that God has given me the ability to play, you know, and I'm just trying to take that as far as I can.
Mungeo also told me it's not just his faith that motivates him, it's also a promise he made to his late grandmother to live life to the fullest, something he says he aims to do every day.
Powerful stuff. He'll be here for the next 2 years as well. Thanks, Taryn.